So this year, one of the big things we worked on was workforce development. How can we make it easier for Californians to get the education they need, the skills they need, and get into the workforce on things like cybersecurity, teaching computer science, getting refugees into the workforce so that they can do the work that they did in their home countries that they can also do here in America, here in California, which we need them to do. So those were some big priorities for us this year. We also have a senior Scamstopper that we do. We try to do that every year. I don't know about y'all, but I get phone calls every day of people trying to scam me, trying to take my money. So we want to make sure that my constituents, especially seniors who are very susceptible to a lot of scams, are aware and they know what to look out for so that they don't get scammed out of their hard-earned money. Yeah, so I chair the Business and Professions Committee. This was my first year chairing that committee. I did not realize the broad scope of issues that come before BNP. In the first committee hearing we had this year, we had 4 bills. Two of them were a little more controversial. One was about tow trucking. The other was about phlebotomy, about drawing blood. So that tells you the range of issues that come to BNP. But it was really awesome getting to know a lot of those issues and working with my working with my colleagues to get good bills passed and get bad bills not passed. Oh, I also serve on the Transportation Committee, the Governmental Organizations Committee, and the Insurance Committee. So it's definitely been a busy year of policy committees here in the Assembly. Yeah, I'm so grateful to my district office and also actually to my Capitol office that has been supporting my district office over the last couple of years of COVID. We have spent, thousands, tens of thousands of hours working on thousands of Employment Development Department cases, getting folks their unemployment insurance, helping people with the DMV, helping people, access all the government services that they needed during the tough times of COVID. And my district office staff worked so hard. They practically became social workers, helping out my constituents during these really tough times, going above and beyond to make sure that my constituents got the services that they need and that they rightfully got the resources that they deserve, that they'd already worked for and that they qualified for. So grateful to my district office staff. They lead with their heart. And during COVID, when so many constituents were struggling, it was so challenging, but also that made the work that much more rewarding. So really grateful to my district office staff for how hard they've worked over the past couple of years. Here we had a couple of great bills that actually kind of continued on some of the work that we did last year. So one of those issues was around higher education and helping our students in our community colleges, UCs, and CSUs. And I had a bill that just passed off of the Assembly floor. It's on its way to the governor to help student parents, because 20% of California college students are actually parents, and they need a little extra help. And so we had a bill that grants student parents priority registration. It says that every community college should have a web page talking about services and supports for student parents so that we get the parents the resources that they need so that they can achieve their educational goals, which are better for the parents. It's better for society because we need those folks getting that education, and it's also better for their kids because their kids are more likely to have a brighter future if their parents go through and complete their college education. Then we also had another bill helping college students vote. And we want to make it as easy as possible. The decisions that are made today by elected officials are going to impact our young people for the longest amount of time. So we should make it as easy as possible for them to participate in their democracy. So I had a bill this year that requires all CSU campuses and requests that all UC campuses put ballot box drop boxes on campus so that it's as easy as possible for students to be able to participate in their democracy and have their voice heard. So among the many, many issues that we dealt with, those are 2 really focused on college students that I'm really proud that we've gotten accomplished this year.